welcome back. Today's makeup video is so exciting because this is a brand I have loved for so long. I used to use their cushion foundations. I know Double Wear is very famous. So yeah, I'm super excited to do a full face of Estée Lauder today. I've got so many products here that I picked up. I mean, look at this lip balm even. Like, are you kidding me? This brand is so luxe. I'm gonna put some on now. I actually need this right now. Also to try, I have a bunch of new makeup brushes. These are from the Simply Essential, I believe. Yeah, the Pro Series range, which when I used to work at the chemist, we sold this brand, but they've had like a repackaging moment and they look really nice. So yeah, I thought since those were new, I would try them today because I didn't get any of the Estée Lauder brushes. For good measure, I'm just gonna start with the makeup mist. This does say set and refresh, so I think you can use it for either just to refresh the skin or to finish. Sorry, I always do this weird thing with my eyelids. I'm like, I don't realize it, and then I'm like editing, I'm like, you look in pain. You guys know I have dry skin, so I decided to pick up this primer here. It is the Futurist Aqua Brilliance Watery Glow Primer, and I thought, yep, that sounds like a bit of me. I think my HelloFresh just arrived. Yes. This is what it looks like. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you would see that I've been doing HelloFresh. It was a sponsorship to start with, but I'm on like week 6 of getting it now. Like, I actually love it. Highly recommend if you are not into cooking. You gotta like let yourself ease into it. Honestly, the first week I was like, oh, this is so hard. Like, not because the recipes are hard, but I just wasn't used to spending, you know, like half an hour cooking. It's been so good. Like, now I know how to crumb different meats and like make creamy sauces and like mashes, roast veggies and stuff, like just simple skills that I never really learned. I don't know, my mum is quite a good cook, but she's very like self-sufficient, where if I ever wanted to give her a hand in the kitchen, she'd kind of be like, no, because we had a small kitchen, she'd be like, just like get out of my way, like I want to do it kind of thing. I've been drinking Thrifty at the moment, which is like sugar-free Ribena, and I have it in my wine glass and we just like watch something and have our meal, and it's really nice. Like, it's a good way to unwind at the end of the day, and I see now why people actually like cooking. I'm also going to prime my neck, which is a bit random, but I always take my bronzer down to my neck, so I feel like, I don't know, it's just a little life hack. You guys should do it because it makes everything look more cohesive. Anyway, I like this. It feels very, I don't know, almost like, you know, those toners that are like milky. Like, it's not really heavy. It's not leaving like a creamy residue, but it's definitely moisturizing. I wonder if this is going to be like the MAC video and I'll just love everything. I feel like I'm really good now at like guessing what products will work for me. A pretty high success rate. Like when I'm buying online, I seem to like hit the mark a lot more these days. Makeup's probably just better quality these days too, because back in the day you used to get some real duds. Just using this to rest my mirror on, but look, I've got so many new products in here. This is another full face of video that I want to try. I feel like I'm doing a good mix at the moment. I'm trying to sprinkle in like makeup and then thrifting and then like the odd vlog and that kind of thing. Now this is the foundation I picked up to try. Now I love their cushion foundation, so I thought I'd give this a go. Futurist Hydra Rescue Moisturizing Makeup. Also has SPF 45, which is great. Always make sure you put on your sunscreen as well if you're going out, but it can't hurt when products have a bit of extra. And this looks like a great shade. I got the shade 1N2, if you guys can see that. If nothing else, hopefully these full face of series are good if you're like a neutral undertone like me at just finding your shade, because it can be very difficult. But look how good that looks. Quite a thin formula, like you can see it running, but it's not to say it won't be pigmented. This is why I like loved Korean cosmetics for so long. Oh, I forgot I need to unpack a whole new brush. I don't know, like Korean BB creams always have this undertone, which is why I was so into them. This brush is going everywhere. Kabuki buffing, yeah, that sounds pretty good. Sorry about the lighting. I'm gonna have to keep adjusting the lighting in this video. So my apologies. It's very like sun in the clouds kind of weather, so it's in and out. So this is the O1 Kabuki buffing brush. Usually I would recommend you to wash your brushes first before you use them, but I really need to blend in this foundation, so I'm just gonna go for it. Oh, that's such a good color. Look at that. Oh, seamless. Okay, this brush is nice and soft, very dense, but soft, which I like. The Sigma ones were always too stiff for me. Oh, that color's so good. It's given it like a color. I can explain the feeling of it. It feels almost like a sunblock or something. It's got that nice, like, I don't want to say thick, 'cause it's like thin, but do you guys know what I mean? Really, like if you have a dry skin type, it's such a nice formula. Kind of like sits on the skin a bit, but not in a bad way. It just gives you that like buoyant look. Oh, we've had one hair shed. It's okay though, because I didn't wash them first, so it's to be expected. And it actually does have a light scent. My nose is really bad, so unfortunately I'm not the best critic of that, but I'm having my sinus surgery. Yeah, I'm going down to New Plymouth for it, so I'll definitely at least do some Instagram updates, but maybe I'll do a vlog. Yeah, actually I think I'll do a vlog because heaps of people were interested about it. Really surprised me, but it's a very common surgery. I always spend way too long talking when I'm doing my foundation. Like, this part really only needs to be 10 seconds, so sorry. So I actually did pick up the Double Wear concealer because I was like, I need some coverage. I'm using it as an eye primer too. This is the shade 1N. I'm gonna use this sparingly because if it's anything like the Double Wear foundation, quite pigmented. Oh, it is reminding me of Tarte Shape Tape right off the bat. Very big doe foot with a lot of product. I'm gonna take off a bit of product in the hair. And then for concealer, I do generally use my finger just because I like the warmth of it to blend it in. Oh yeah, it's very thick and a bit yellow, to be honest. I might actually mix in a wee bit of, it's like a pale people hack. Sometimes your undertone is really off, so I just take a little bit of the foundation to mix it in. I should have really done this on my like hand first, but I just could tell it was gonna sit because I do have a dry skin type and that was very thick. Just noting too, that's definitely more of a yellow undertone, I would say. I can see where they've done it for a concealer because for the under eyes, if you do suffer with under eye darkness, yellow is a neutralizing color. It's probably great for a lot of people, but for me, because I am so fair and so neutral, it's like a bit too yellow. But yeah, you can see I've totally salvaged. It's just a little tip I'd recommend if you have a concealer that, you know, you take a picture and you can kind of see it. It's like a different undertone. Just drop a little bit of your foundation in with it, and not only will that make it more blendable, it will just bring the undertone a little bit closer to your original shade. Anyway, I hope everyone's been doing good at the moment. Okay, I'm gonna undo my 05 tapered, oh yes, 05. I saw it flipped in the viewfinder, I was like, 05 tapered powder brush. Now for the fun part, which is bronzer. You can tell I'm blonde. Bronzer, blush, and powder. I'm a little torn though on what to use first because the highlighter I got is like a cream formulation and everything else is powder. Usually I would highlight last, but maybe I will highlight first. So this is the shade 03 Modern Mercury. See, look, I've got fingerprints all over that already. This is from the Bronze Goddess collection. I think this might be permanent now, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll link all the products down below. Like, look at that packaging. You know who's gonna die for this? Suhiki. My mum, she loves tortoiseshell stuff. Anyway, this is the shade of the highlighter. Like, are you kidding me? It's so beautiful. Hopefully I'm not too fair for it, but it's got enough of a champagne base. It's not like super bronze. I think it'll be fine. What the heck? I'll just do it at the end because I don't want to move it all around. Oh, the bronzer actually comes with a little brush. That's cool. Oh, this is such a good color. It's kind of matte too, so you could contour with it. I'm just gonna go in with 05 brush. This is such a treat, like using a new brush and a new product. I feel like a lady of luxury right now. This is the exact kind of base I like, where it's like you don't look at me and you're like, oh, she's wearing makeup. Very radiant. Not me looking at it like this. I'm like, looks good. Let's put the mirror this way. Hey, let's move on. I got the shade Peach Passion, which is just a nice peachy color. Obviously. Well, it's not even really, it's like a pink color. I ordered this in the hopes that it would match the lippy nicely. They're pretty good. I honestly feel like this one that came with the bronzer would be better for blush because it's like that kind of shape. Let's try that one. This brush is so fantastic for a natural blush placement. I don't know, you can get right into the divot of your eye and like sweep it up here, but it's not making a patch down here. Like, it really stays on the high points. Not making any sense at all. I love it when these little brushes that come with it are actually useful. Estee Lauder, like, I'll be your brand ambassador, please. I'm begging you. I love all your products. Do not disappoint. Like, look how pretty that is. Are you joking? On the nose. So some color. I honestly rate blush even more than bronzer for fairer skin. This is the highlighter I showed you before. So I'm just gonna take the same highlight brush. Actually, no, I'm not. Let's try the little Estee Lauder one. They're quite nice. Like this little part here, it's like metal almost. Ooh. Try with my finger. Oh, okay. It's very, very smooth. Maybe brush is better. Yeah, I think brush is better. Interesting. It's a little drier than I was expecting for like a jelly formula. This little brush really melts into the skin well. These little brushes are so soft. Estee Lauder must make brushes. Damn, I should have got some. These little ones even, I'm definitely going to keep in my cosmetics bag. Whoa! I'm on and popping. I can't tell if this has a tint to it. Maybe it's one of those like color adapting ones, because look, in the tube it's very like, it's not got a tint. Color Replenish Lip Balm. It must be tinted. I've really been slathering it on, so whoops. Let's use a little setting mist. can smell that. It's not strong, but it's got this very slight, like, I want to say cucumber or like very light floral. It just smells fresh. Guys, this looks so good. I'm so excited. This is the Double Wear powder. I've never tried this before, but yeah, it's just a matte powder foundation. I'll be very sparing with it because I do think it might actually have coverage. This is the Estee Lauder. I remember like the little compacts. Oh yeah, I can see the color coming off, but that's okay. It's like my color. This is the shade 1N2, so it's the same as my liquid foundation. Whoa! That is so mattifying. If you guys have seen that viral TikTok, it's that like mattifying L'Oreal powder foundation. This is pretty much the same thing, even though I haven't tried that. But if you have like an oilier skin, I think you would love this because it gives you coverage and it is like dead matte. That's all I needed. Now I feel like my T-zone's blotted. Oh, and look, we've got a peeling ASMR moment. So this is the Micro Precise Brow Pencil. This is the shade 07 Taupe. I wish I could bring more warmth to my brows to match my hair a bit better, but like you can see they are just so cool. So if I go in with too warm of a brow pencil, like you can really see the product, which I don't like. So I've got too much wriggle room. To be honest though, my brows have been very like healthy. Is that the right way to put it? Healthy lately. I don't really need to fill them in very much at all. Brows a little bit like lower, so I like to bring it up here. Yeah, I don't use anything to like make my eyebrows thick. I just get questions, but they're just like this. It's so funny because growing up I actually loathed them, and you know, people would say like your eyebrows are so bushy, kind of like teased for them, to the point where I used to shave them with a like razor. We all didn't know better at that age, but yeah. Interesting, isn't it, how trends change? Probably in 10 years, the skinny brows will be in again and mine won't be trendy, but you know, they're really having a moment right now, so good for them. At least they get a little moment to shine. All right, let's delve into this little eyeshadow quad. So I got the shade 05 Fiery Saffron. I'm gonna go on and buy their whole website after this. I can't even deal. I also love the packaging, like navy and gold. It's so luxe. Anywho, this is the quad and the shades. There was actually a couple on there that looked beautiful. What's this one? Fluffy blender brush. Oh, I like the size of that. The keratin I got, so good. I'm not sure if I even updated you guys. This is why these little chit chat makeups are good. But I tried the Goldwell 6-month keratin. It's so much more expensive. It's like $600 for me. It was, I think it's about $300 for the average person, but I had so many extra units added because my hair is so thick. I also bought the corresponding shampoo and conditioner, which I think bumped it up, so it's a big upfront cost, but it lasts about half a year. That's the equivalent to getting a $200 keratin every couple of months, I suppose, if you want to look at it like that. But I love this one. Like, I do nothing to my hair and it's so silky. It doesn't relax my waves too much. And yeah, I've just been using the corresponding shampoo and it's fantastic. I just went to a little salon near my house, but a lot of salons do it. It's just the Goldwell keratin treatment. So yeah, that's my like update on that. I always actually get questions about how I found it and if I'm still doing them. I tried all sorts of natural ones. I was using one that had formaldehyde in it, which is like the carcinogenic one that got banned from New Zealand. Like, I've tried so many and this is by far the best. My hair smelt great afterwards. It's just incredibly easy. Your hair just looks good. It's very expensive, but I don't know, for someone like me with so much hair that used to spend so much time heat styling it, it's 100% worth it. So yeah, that's just a little update on that. But if you guys have any more questions, just DM me on Instagram. So I'm just going to take this taupe shade here with this big fluffy blender brush. I have a natural sort of hollow in here, so I like to extend that out. Oh, this is such a good color. Great brush too. Very sparse, which I like, because otherwise you can like really stamp on a lot of product. I think with a crease brush, fluffy is better. Oh, I can't go over that cheek. That is just glistening. This looks like my actual skin. Look at that. Sorry, I'll stop. I'm not even gazing at myself and being like, oh, so hot. Like, not at all. It's just the way the makeup's laying. Like, I can't believe it. I don't believe it. I need to stop building this or it's gonna turn dramatic real quick. Just like that foxy eye shape. I don't know if this will work for everyone's face shape, but I like kind of bring it up like this. Kind of like matches the brows too. Let's do a little bit of this shimmery beigey color, giving me that dimension on the lid. Finish with a little bit of this matte. Oh, I love this color. It's got like a little bit of warmth to it. I'm also like tapping the lightest amount on here. I was going to try out these water activated lashes in this video. You need to be wearing black liquid liner with them. I didn't get an Estée Lauder black liquid liner, so I think I'm gonna try these in the next makeup video. So this is the Double Wear Zero Smudge Lengthening Mascara. You know what I love about Estée Lauder? Among the fact that the makeup actually performs good, I also love the packaging. Like, look at this top. It reminds me of like the Great Gatsby 1920s. Like, it's so beautiful. Art Deco kind of. This is supposed to be lengthening. Interesting that it's in the Double Wear range is what the brush looks like. I like how skinny it is. I don't like Too Faced Better Than Sex and all those big clumpy brushes because they've got very thick eyelashes. It just like sticks them all together and it looks horrible on me. Like, they already look tangled. Look at them. There's like random clumps where it's so thick. There's like stacks on top of each other, and then there's like bits where there's none. I actually need to keep using my Revita lash because I keep forgetting, but that does help. Anyways. Oh, I love it. Look at that. Wait, I need to come closer so you can, like, it looks so natural. It looks like a lash extension. I will say, I feel like you already need kind of long lashes. It's not going to thicken. This is like one you could wear with no makeup and it wouldn't be too harsh. McCain, you've done it again. Just gonna do a little bit on the lower lashes. I actually need to put a little bit of powder under here, otherwise by the time tonight rolls around they will smudge. I've also got a tiny bit of creasing I can see from the concealer. I don't know if that will pick up on camera because it's very minuscule, but I did forget to powder under my eyes. So I think really all I have left now is lips. Now they're nice and primed with that balm, I'm just gonna go in with the Stay in Place lip pencil. This is also from the Double Wear range. Interesting how brands really expand on their popular ranges. It reminds me of Benefit, how their roller lash was such a popular mascara, so they made like the roller liner. And do you remember their Real mascara? I think they still sell that, but I changed to roller lash, but that's also really popular, so they made like a their Real remover and stuff. I don't know, I feel like brands often expand on their cult products because then people are like, oh, I really like that product, like I'll try the corresponding product. So this is the shade 04 Rose. How I've been loving overdrawing my lips is just doing this little bit at the bottom of my bottom lip. It still kind of sticks out from side on. It looks very natural, but just gives a more pouty look. Just connect it back up before it hits the corner. Because I don't want to make out here more full because then it can look a bit much. I'm using a very light hand because this is a little bit of a deeper color, but once I put on the lipstick it'll be fine. And then Cupid's bow, I just go exactly bang on where it is, and I almost try to recede my top lip. Just suits my face, but do whatever you like. Some girls look absolutely beautiful with the top lip overline too. I think it doesn't suit my face personally, but like Shan for instance, she looks great with her top lip overdrawn. Camera did die, but we're back, it's okay. I don't know why I always see people doing this on Instagram. They like put a line in the middle of their lip. I don't really know what it does, but sometimes I do it too. I feel like it's meant to make your lips look more cushiony, but you just like cover it with lipstick anyway, so I don't really know. I'm just finishing up with the Pure Color Envy High Luster Lipstick. This is number 221. I used to love these, the Pure Color Envy. I remember I had a lot of these. I think I even used a couple up. I had this like orangey red one that I loved. I like this color. Makes you look really healthy. I think my star products are Futurist Hydra Rescue. If you have drier skin, check this out. Like, my skin looks absolutely fantastic. Also love the bronzer. This is the Bronze Goddess. Now what shade did I get? 02 Medium. Extremely finely milled powder. It doesn't stick. Perfect sort of, it's got like an almost reddy undertone, so it really does look like your skin has a little bit of color to it. And this highlighter is beautiful. Definitely pick this up. Modern Mercury Bronze Goddess highlighting powder jelly. Not to mention the packaging on these is stunning. I love this. Like, I might even display this one. It's gorgeous. I have to mention this too because this is going straight in my handbag. I'll use this 100% up. I can already tell you right now, I love balmy products like this. I wear them all the time. This is the Pure Color Envy Color Replenish Lip Balm. Also cute packaging. Also a big fan of the mascara, but I think this one will be a little more hit and miss for people. So yeah, recommend those first four. And then if you love a lash look like this, definitely check out this. But that concludes today's video. If you guys found this helpful, I'll talk to you guys soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye.